In this problem, there's a very common mistake that gets made where people try to distribute the exponent across an addition or subtraction sign, and you simply cannot do that. Instead, what you need to do is consider what it means to square something. To square something means to multiply it with itself. So I am going to literally write this binomial 2 different times and FOIL it all out. The square root of 108 times the square root of 108 is simply 108. Because when you square a square root, you'll simply get whatever is inside the square root. This outside loop is going to be, on the outside of the radical, we'll have a -6. Inside the radical, we have 108 times 3, which is going to be 324. The I loop. Outside the radical there, we have a -6. And lo and behold, we have another 3 times 108 is 324 once again inside. And then the L loop, the last loop. We have a -6 times a -6 on the outside. That's a +36. And then we have square root of 3 times square root of 3, which is simply 3. I mean, it's square root of 9, but that simplifies to 3. Now we can start simplifying things a little more. This is a 108 minus 6 square roots of 324 and another 6 square roots of 324 gives you -12 square roots of 324. And then 36 times 3 is another 108. So when we combine the 108s, we get 216 minus 12 times whatever the square root of 324 is. Well, just so happens, square root of 324 is 18. So we really have 216 minus 12 times 18, which is 216. We get 0. Oh, darn it. Then we go back and we say, darn it, if we had just simplified this in the first place, 108 is 36 times 3. Square root of 36 is 6. So we really had 6 square roots of 3 minus 6 square roots of 3, which is 0 squared. Well, I took the scenic route, but I got there. It's 0.